Hey, it's been a moment. This is another episode of DEFCOM Africa Unfiltered. Noella Namumusunde. There's something I've been thinking about for a while now. As you know, I'm a DEFCOM champion, and I've been thinking, why is development communication becoming less human? Is there a need for us to rethink that and make it more human? Think about it. We spend a lot of time chasing the perfect strategy, the perfect framework, the perfect theory of change, the perfect message architecture. And yet, many of our projects struggle with trust, relevance, and real connection with communities. So today I want to ask a slightly uncomfortable question. I know my colleagues and mentors in the industry will wonder. What if the problem is not that our strategies are incomplete, but that they have become too perfect to feel human when they're being implemented? Look across Africa and the development space. Communication has become highly sophisticated. We have beautiful pitch decks, robust log frames, carefully worded messaging house, and increasingly complex KPIs. Everything is aligned, everything is approved, everything is compliant. We tick the boxes. But communities feel researched, not understood. This is the reality on the ground. Communities feel engaged, but not heard. Communities are visible in reports, but invisible in decision making. Somewhere along the way, communication has become more about a process than the people. The perfect strategy is attractive because it feels safe. No one wants to be unsafe. We always want the safe waters. Yes, it satisfies donors. It reassures institutions. It gives us something neat to report on. But let's remember, development is not neat. Human behavior is not linear. Trust does not follow a work plan. We keep forgetting this. When communication is overly engineered, it may sound correct, but not true to the people we are engaging. And communities can sense that distance immediately. They may comply, tick. They may participate, tick. But you will struggle connecting with these communities. So what does it mean to make development communication human again? It does not mean abandoning the strategy. It means recentering humanity within it. It means valuing listening as much as messaging, allowing stories to be complex, not just successful, making space for doubt, resistance, and lived experience, and also designing communication with the people, not just for them. I keep saying there is power when you co-create with communities. Human communication is imperfect, and that is precisely why it works. It feels human. In my experience, the most impactful communication efforts share a few things in common. Number one, they prioritize relationships over reach. Number two, they respect local knowledge as expertise, not anecdote. They measure trust, not just visibility. And they allow communities to show up as they are, not as we need them to be. We've had stories where institutions at times will even coach communities when donors are coming to audit projects. Allow them to be. Allow them to present themselves and their issues. This kind of communication is slower. It is harder to package. But trust me, it will last longer and it will have better impact. What 15 years in this field has taught me is this. The most powerful development communication moments rarely happen on campaign launch days or during presses or during dissemination of reports. They happen in quiet conversations, in moments of honesty, in being present, long after the funding cycle ends. No strategy, however perfect, can replace that genuine human connection. As we continue to professionalize and modernize development communication across Africa, I believe our biggest task will be three things. One, to build strategies that are rigorous but also very human. To be accountable but still emotionally intelligent. To communicate, not with the reason to just inform, but also to dignify that process. The future of development communication is not about perfecting the strategy. It is about remembering that we are engaging people and we need to be human throughout that process. This is DEFCOM Africa.